Isiolo, a county in northern Kenya, falls in a region classified as arid and semi-arid. With economic lifeline for majority of the residents being pastoralism and agro-pastoralism, climate change-related hazards continue to weigh heavily on the community. Timely interventions geared towards building resilience become a necessity. In an effort to promote sustainable livelihoods, MERTI Integrated Development Program (MIDP) is undertaking a 3-year program targeting 6 rural wards. This project is being undertaken in partnership with Sign of Hope and with funding from Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development (BMZ). The project, promotion of climate resilient communities and capacity building of local institutions and community organizations in Isiolo County, targets 1,000 pastoralists, 300 agro-pastoralists, and some 9,100 indirect beneficiaries.
SCORE is a 3-year project funded by the German government through a German NGO called Sign of Hope. It will run from April 2021. We are in the implementation, April 2021 to March 2024. And it covers 6 rural wards of Chari, Cherab, Sericho, Garbatula, and Kina. We work with both agro-pastoralist and pastoralist communities. And the main focus is to build the resilience of community institutions so that they can adapt to climate change, and so that the climate change doesn't disrupt their livelihoods and disadvantage the community.
During the launch of the SCORE project in Garbatula ward, various stakeholders and partners, including national and county government officials, emphasized on the need to bring back the struggling radio station back on its feet through expansion of the coverage, increase the listenership and impact.
Flagship activities include support to Garbatula Community Radio. This is a radio which was started by the Kenya government through Kenya Meteorological Department and other partners like NDMA and International Institute for Environment and Development. And this radio is quite useful to the community, but because of some challenges, the radio has not been as supportive to the community in terms of sharing information on weather and climate change, because of the low coverage. Currently it covers about 10,000 people, and the idea is actually for this radio to cover the whole county. And our struggle has been that we have not been able to do that, but that is one of the things we want to do, and we are working closely with the KMD and with the county government of Isiolo to ensure that the community benefits from this radio through sharing and dissemination of climate change information.
Garbatula Radio 93.1. Hii ni kituo ambao itatusaidia sisi kama wakati wa Garbatula kuongea mambo yetu, kuongea maneno ya maendeleo, kuongea maneno ya security. Kwa hivyo tunashukuru sana wote ambao wanahusika katika hii kituo. Tutakiunga mkono, tutahakikisha tumeitumia kwa kuleta maendeleo, kwa kuhamasisha wananchi mambo yetu. Kwa hivyo tunashukuru kwa kuhakikisha kwamba hii kituo ambao tuna launch siku ya leo ni ya manufaa kwa kila mtu. Tunashukuru sana.
Tatizo ambaye hii redio haijaweza kufanya kazi ni kwa sababu wale wanafanya kazi hapa wapati mshahara. Kwa hivyo nahimiza serikali ya county government ya Isiolo ikiongozwa na Governor Dr. Mohamed Abdi Kuti waweze kuchukua jukumu ya kulipa mshahara ya hawa wafanyikazi kuanzia mwezi wa 9. Manake wana uwezo na wanaweza kufanya hivyo. Mimi nimechukua ahadi moja. Ile back salary ya paka ya mwezi wa hii tuko ndani ya 8 nitalipa. Ya pili ambao niliomba ni kusaidiana ili tuweze kule Nairobi tusaidiane tuende kwa department ambayo inahusika ndio tuweze expand coverage iende paka Marsi. Nimechukua hiyo jukumu, nimechukua hiyo ahadi. Si leo, kuanzia kesho tukifika Isiolo Nairobi mimi niko tayari kusaidiana hiyo.
Following the launch of the project, several activities have been taking place across the 6 wards, all geared towards increasing the capacity of the target community to adapt to new ways of coping with the effects of climate change. Visits to model farms, either specializing in growing crops, fruits, or pasture production, broadens the minds of the target beneficiary groups through appreciation of climate-smart agriculture, investment of high-value crops and animals, and the importance of growing grass as an alternative for hay production.
Some of the activities so far we have done include training of 18 community champions. Community champions are people who link the project and the community. They are always within the community and they disseminate climate change information, they disseminate weather information, and so they are quite useful people within the community. The benefits of the project will reach far and wide within the 6 wards. And because climate change affects the whole community, and if these 1,000 pastoralists and 300 agro-pastoralists adapt to climate change, then the other members of the community will be able to learn and benefit indirectly.
During the 2021 World Food Day, MIDP supported 34 community members to visit Malka Bisanadi Cultural Village, where among other learning activities, farmers and pastoralist groups showcased their products.
Na hiyo sustainable food system nikithemea wanaleta viazi vitamu ambaye ni aina ya chungwa, na hiyo viazi tamu inaweza kusaidia kuboresha afya ya watoto kwa sababu ya kupunguza malnutrition kwa vijiji zetu ambaye watoto wetu wachanga ambaye wanaishi na sisi, na pia waliweza kutuletea samaki increase hiyo protein kwa community na pia kuleta faida tukiuza.
Towards achieving set objectives of this project, MIDP has partnered with the county government of Isiolo and national government agencies, among them the National Drought Management Authority, Kenya Meteorological Department, and Water Resources Authority.
Now, it is a priority, and it is also very important for the RUA to have a sub-catchment management plan which will now analyze all the problems within the sub-catchment, especially the problems related to water resources. Now, we went back to the donors in Isiolo, including MINDP, LOVI, and they agreed to facilitate the development of a sub-catchment management plan. This was done last year, as from September to around November, and this RUA now is a proud RUA with a sub-catchment management plan. The RUA members certified, or rather they ratified that sub-catchment management plan this year around July. And when they certified, some of our donors have those copies, they have circulated to their donors to come up with activities that we can do with the RUA so that they can be uplifted. In that process, MINDP realized some gaps that should be bridged for the growth of the RUA. And that's why even today we are here. We have come here facilitated by MINDP so that we can train some of the officials of the RUA on gaps like issues of resource mobilization, issues of conflicts management, issues of leadership skills, issues of financial management, issues of effective communication, monitoring and evaluation, so that they can come up strongly and command a say within their sub-catchment area.
Kwa hivyo tangu Ramuki iundwe ambaye kwa mwaka moja tulianzisha 2020 mwezi wa 4 ndio tuliform, na tangu tuform hiyo Ramuki tulikuwa na hiyo changamoto yote imepunguzwa na some of the conflicts are being solved. Haswa the flow of water to the downstream it has been solved because wale ambao kwa katika downstream ambaye ni RAPS irrigation scheme na ni scheme ambaye imeanzishwa in 1970s, that is 1973. Hiyo maji sasa ina flow inaingia mzuri sana kwa mashamba na wakulima wanakuza mimea yao mzuri sana. Right now sasa mimi naongea maji inaenda 24 hours na wakulima wanapata chakula mzuri na tumefurahia sana. Kwa hivyo hiyo problem imesolviwa through MIDP, that is our supporting partner, and the county government of Isiolo and Water Resource Authority.
Isiolo County being an arid and a semi-arid county, normally we suffer the effect of climate change. And for us to mitigate this, we have to diversify our livelihoods.
Drought Management Agency has been involved in the training of community-managed disaster risk reduction committees across the wards.
Hapo awali tulikuwa na CMDRR location at the locational level. Sasa tumejaribu kumatch hii yetu ya biliko location na Bulesa ikue ward ikue ward planning CMDRR. Tumekuja pamoja kuleta plan yetu pamoja na tukakagua ni vitu ngapi zimetendeka na zingine ambazo hatujafanyiwa.
So after we develop this new action plan, this one they will use it as a resource mobilization, because with the county maybe want to do the CIDP, County Integrated Development Plan, they will look at the priorities for some of the activities that the community already identified, so they have it in their plan. And maybe when the donors want to help this community or to support this community, they already have the plan, whether it is drilling of borehole, whether it is supporting the farmers, whether it is supporting the pastoralists with the vaccinations and deworming and all these things. So they have already identified and they have put it in their priorities.
From 2018, they had ranked drought as the one that has the worst effect on their lives and livelihoods. Conflict was the second, and land degradation was ranked number 3. But today during the review, although drought was still leading, and as we know that Oldonyiro ward is among the 3 wards that are badly hit by drought, land degradation took the 2nd position and conflict took the 3rd position. So this helps us to say that communities probably have increased their capacities in dealing with issues of conflict, and meaning that probably their vulnerability levels have gone down.
Activities in the first year have been focused more on trainings and learning and linking. We have been able to take different groups for learning from within the county and also to other counties.
The groups have been undergoing training on the need to form savings and credit cooperative societies, which besides broadening the capital base of the members, will create a marketing avenue for agriculture and livestock products and eliminate exploitative middlemen.
Okay, in Garbatula, our livelihood is livestock, and we have livestock produce like milk. We also have opportunity like harvesting resins and gum in Garbatula, and in that opportunity, we will determine the prices of our product, like that's a gum and resin, and also we'll get to sell in bulk. We'll have new opportunities market, and also if we get opportunity through our EBO MIDP, they may find for us market linkages elsewhere, and that maybe it will be opportunity for us in Garbatula to determine which cooperative strategy we start.
Also, in terms of questioning the community against the hazards. We've had training of the community on the model of community managed disaster risk management, and in all the 6 wards we have given them this training. And linked to that, we have also done is the community also have developed digital resource maps. They know all their resources, and knowing the resources, then they'll be able to plan accordingly, so that they are aware, and that no one will take advantage of their own resources. And the other thing is also about hazard maps. In collaboration with our other partners, the communities have been also able to identify hazards within their areas. And of course, knowing the hazard is one thing, and building their own capacity against those hazards is another. And looking forward, we'd want to see how the climate change, the community can actually look at climate change and adaptation as part of their way of life. The other activities include grants to organized community groups. At the moment, we are in the process of giving grant to 18 groups, 12 women groups and 6 youth groups in the 6 wards. Each group will get 100,000 to boost their business activities, so that there will be diversification and they do not depend entirely on livestock.
Ile changamoto tunapata wakati wa ukame, tunaenda tukikuwa na conflicts na jamii zingine, tunakuwa pia na wildlife conflicts pia kwa sababu ya limited resources. Pia tunapata malnutrition, animal dead, wanyama wanaenda wakisanyika mahali moja.
Vile alikuwa amejipanga ndio amefikisha hii level, ndio tumefurahia kile alituambia yote. Nashukuru. Ni kama nikitoka hapa sasa nikirudi mahali nimetoka, niko na ujuzi mingi ambaye hata mimi nitatembeleza siku moja huko na nipate ujuzi zaidi nikiwa ground, ndio ni demonstrate kitu kwa shamba yangu.
Ndio inasaidia response. So in a way tumekuwa ambassadors. Isikuwe tu kuamka ni mbuzi, ngamia, ng'ombe. So mnajua challenges ya kulalia upande moja kwa maneno ya livelihood. Kiangazi inaweza kuja, ulikuwa na mbuzi 1,000 ama mbuzi 200. Baada ya kiangazi unapata uko na 30. Imagine mbuzi chakula ni hapo, alafu kiangazi imekuja bandit amekuja amesanya yote, unapata umebaki kwa sababu njia hii ukiturn left unaona source of income iko hapa. Ukienda left iko biashara, ukienda mbele iko hiyo mifugo yako ya kawaida yenye umezoea, unaona, so inakuwa ni mzuri.
And then wanajaribu sana na kufurahisha sana. Main problem yao ni soko, shida ni soko ya broker.
Tu yun dia nila mura ul full.